Hi, my name is Edith and I'm going to be teaching my sister Evelyn some basics about division. We're going to be talking about some simple division, and then we're going to go more into long division. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a simpler problem first. We have 9 divided by 3, right? Now, if you know your times tables, you probably already know that 3 times 3 equals 9. And it's easy to find your division answer if you were to find the missing link. For example, you have your 3 here, you have your 9 here, so then your missing link is going to be 3. So that's pretty simple, right? So these are part of a factor family, which means it's easy to find the answer. But what if you were to have a problem that was 9 divided by 4? Now, if you were to look into a multiplication chart, do you think you would find the answer for this? Probably not, right? Because 4 and 9 are part of the same factor family. So what you're going to do is you're going to count how many times 4 fits into 9. Do you know how many times 4 fits into 9? How many? 2, right? Okay, so we're going to put 2, except that 9 divided by 4 is not perfect 2, right? Let's say you have 9 cookies and you want to divide them. You have 9 cookies and you want to divide them evenly amongst 4 people. So each of them would get 2, but then there would be 1 cookie left over, right? And that's called the remainder. So your answer would be 2R1, and the R between the 2 and the 1 represents remainder. Now what we're going to do is we're going to learn about long division. So this is a different division symbol. You're probably used to seeing this one from elementary school when you first started learning division. This one you'll see from middle school up until college, right? So you put your 9 here, and you put the number which you want to fit into here. Okay, so we're going to do the method called the trial and error. So let's pick a number that you think 4 would fit into 9. Let's say we choose a small number like 1, because you know that 4 goes into 9 at least once, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a multiplication sign here. What's 4 times 1? 4. So since we have our answer, we're going to add and we're going to bring it down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 4 from 9, which gives you 5. Okay, so 9, 4. Okay, so we already tried doing 1, and that was too small of a number. So that means that gave us a bigger answer, which wasn't accurate at all. So let's try choosing a different number. What about the number 3? It's here. Okay, so what are we going to do first? We have to multiply the number on top with the number here. And then 4 times 3 would be 12. Except what happens when you what happens when you subtract a bigger number from a smaller number?
Go into the negatives.
You go into the negatives, exactly. So you don't want that. You don't want a funny answer. This is going to give you a negative number. But can you give somebody a negative amount of cookies? Probably not. So we're going to have to find a number that fits just right. We already tried 1. We already tried 3. Let's try a different number. Do you want to do 2? Yeah. Sure. 2. All right. So we're going to multiply 4 times 2, which is 8. Look at that. So this number is not bigger than the one you're multiplying with, and it's not bigger than this one. So 9 minus 8 is 1. Perfect. So that number worked pretty well, which means that 4 fits into 9 perfectly twice. I'm sorry, not perfectly. It fits into it at least twice, but it does have a remainder of 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the R, which stands for
remainder.
Yep. And then we're going to add that there. And you have your perfect answer. This is also, people add the remainder, the R for the remainder now, but what they used to do is they used to just add a decimal point. That's what you would get if you were to put it inside a calculator. Is there a problem that you want to try?